Nice here, and the reason I want to do this video is just getting together another backpacking meal, dehydrated, for my upcoming Appalachian through hike attempt. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and go through the ingredients. Alright, this is the chili mac that I'm going to be making. It's got 3 pounds of lean ground beef, a large and a medium-sized onion, which I'll be chopping finely, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, 4 cans of chili beans. I'm actually using 2 hot and 2 mild. 2 cans, these are 15-ounce cans by the way, of kidney beans. I've got roughly 1.5 quarts, a little bit more of diced tomatoes. I'll be using 3 pounds of elbow macaroni. I've got 4 tablespoons of jalapeno diced peppers. I've got 2 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of ground cumin, and 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So let's get this started. Alright, once I let my pan heat up, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple tablespoons of olive oil in there. Should be nice and hot. Mix that around the pan. And we'll go ahead and brown the ground beef. Alright, next you're going to want to go ahead and drain your ground beef. And rinse it thoroughly under hot water. You don't want to do it cold, otherwise it'll just cool the fat. And as I said before, I'm a little bit paranoid about having too much fat in my meat when I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and let that rinse and drain and move on to the next step. Turn the heat way down to like medium heat. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom of that pan. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add the diced onions and let them saute or sweat down a little bit until they get translucent. To help that process out a little bit, I'll go ahead and add about a tablespoon or about a teaspoon of salt and let those sweat down. Alright, now that the onions have sweated down a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the garlic that I've minced up. And I'm also going to add the jalapeno peppers and the juices that it came out of. And let those kind of cook a little bit for a few more minutes. Okay, I've let that cook for another 4 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and add back in my ground beef that's been drained. And I'm going to add the diced tomatoes, kidney beans, and these are all with their juices, and the 4 cans of chili beans. Now, if you can't tell by what I've been doing here, I like mine really spicy, and I've actually added about a little over a teaspoon of red chili peppers to my seasonings as well. You can see there, right there. So if you want to mild this thing down a little bit, probably take some of the cayenne pepper out, omit the chili peppers, and instead of using the hot sauce chili beans, you go ahead and just use the regular mild. So you can go ahead and adapt that to whatever you'd like. Mix all that together. And let that go for a couple hours so everything gets a chance to meld together. Alright, the chili's been going for about 3 hours now. It's really spicy, so if you don't like it spicy, definitely leave out the chili peppers and cut back on the cayenne. But what I've got now is I've got the water boiling for the pasta. So what I'm going to do is season the water with a little salt. And instead of the 3 pounds, I'm going to just try 2 pounds of the elbow macaroni. Just to be safe, I could always add another pound of it later on, if that's what I choose. And also with the chili, I added another can of the diced tomatoes to that, in addition to what I showed before. So instead of the, I believe, 2 cans, I put 3 giant cans of that in. So just to add to it. I'm going to go ahead and let the pasta boil. I'm going to add it to that chili, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in the dehydrated trays. Alright, I've allowed the pasta to cook and drain, and I'm going to just go ahead and add it to the chili. So this is 2 pounds. This is not the 3 pounds like I originally thought. And the reason I did that was because I did not want to go overboard. I've done that in the past. And I think, we'll see how this 2 pounds looks, but I think this 2 pounds might be what I'd really like to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix this through, cover it, let it sit and cool for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to put it in the dehydrator trays. Alright, it has taken roughly about 24 hours for all of that to dehydrate completely through, but it looks like it's got plenty of, it's crispy. You don't want any wet spots or anything like that, but it comes out crumbly, and once that's ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and start packaging this up. I'm going to probably do it in 5.5 ounce weighted servings, like I've already started here, and in quart gallon freezer bags. So once I get that done, I'll let you know how many I come up with. Alright, as you can see, I've got 11 servings. These are 5.5 ounces each, which I think is comparable to most of the freeze-dried meals that you'll get and things along those lines. But it wound up costing me less than $25 to make 11 servings, and then I've also got one other serving that I'm doing a rehydration of. This is another 4 ounces, so I've got that going inside the bag here with my pot cozy. I'm going to try that out, but I actually had some of it before it was dehydrated. And it was excellent. As I said, cut back on the red peppers, cut the cayenne pepper back a little bit because as I said, I like mine really spicy. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helps create your meals a little bit better, and look forward to some more. I just keep making them until I run out.